Hello everyone, and this is another Chaotic Fringe webisode. Get that? I don't know. And actually, this is going to be a bit of a review. And it's not for a comic shop or a comic book. This is some of the sites and things that I saw around San Diego that I'll be talking about reviewing on as I see them. And this, honestly, was a surprise. This is what happens. Normally when I come to Comic-Con, I normally want to have breakfast in the city, and I normally have like this routine where I go to, an expensive splurgy place, and then I go to a really cheap place, just to get different ideas and different things to see, because sometimes you got to splurge on yourself, sometimes you got to be cheap. Today I was going to do a splurge, and I headed for this place that normally is there every time I go to Comic-Con. The place is still there, but it was closed today, and I realized, maybe they do this special with Comic-Con, or maybe it's for the weekend, because it was kind of like as I'm going through my head, I go, oh, wait, this place has not been here on the weekend. So I went wandering around, and I went to the corner of J Street and 6th Street, and there was this place called J6. And I'm kind of looking at the outside, I'm kind of looking at the hotels in the area, and I'm shaking my head. I'm going, okay, I know what this is going to be. This is not going to be what I really want, because what I mean is that it was going to be pricey. And I said, you know what? It's a splurge time. So I'm just going to splurge. So I just basically put in my head, I'm going to splurge. Now I know what I saw, some of the prices on the outside, and then I saw some other things that kind of were like, ooh, I don't know, because they talked about the organic food and locally grown, and whenever I hear those words, my first thinking is, pricey. But the prices I saw as far as a splurgy place were like the place I was going to go to. So I said, okay, this doesn't look like it may be too bad. So go in, sit down, well actually go in and was seated, of course. And I'm looking around, and this place is like, oh my gosh. It was like something you saw in those hotels of New York places. And I just like, okay, this is gonna cost me. And I just kind of had that, this is gonna cost me. I was being nice because I really wasn't going to review the place at first, but I said, if I'm gonna go with it, I'm gonna go with it. Okay, you're hearing the sat horns and stuff. Yes, I'm in the hotel. Yes, I'm in the hotel, so I'm doing the best I can with what I got. So anyway, when I looked at the menu, people sat me down, order stuff, and they're friendly, and I'm going like, okay, well that's typical. I can live with that. It's an expensive place. And I actually remember, I wrote it down. I said, this is going to be $30. This is going to be a $30 thing, because I came in, I was thirsty. I said, I'm going to be ordering stuff to drink, not like drink, but in the morning, I've got to have orange juice if I'm splurging. I must have orange juice. And I drink orange juice like a fish because I love the taste of it, and I'm just trying to hydrate myself. So I go, I'm going to be drinking a lot of orange juice. It's going to cost me. I've been places where that's happened, and it's been very bad. In any case, I sit down, I look at the food, and the food comes over, and it looks good. Yeah, I said it looks good. But here's the other part. It came out on this big square plate. And I looked at it and I said, I was hungry when I came in here. I'm looking at this food, and I'm not going to be able to finish it. And it just threw me. It was like, because it's like, wait, I can't finish the food as breakfast, and I've been hungry since 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm getting here at 8, and now I can't eat it. And I started eating, and the food was good. And I think the reason why the food was good, and it's going to sound silly, because it was organic and locally grown. And I knew how that could work, and I figured price-wise it would be really expensive, but considering, again, I'm comparing it to the other place I was going to go to, where the meal would have been slightly high, a little bit higher, by $5. And I'm eating cheaper, relatively, and it's locally grown, and it's just good. I could taste, the bacon was like this maple wood, there was some sort of wood curing thing to the bacon. I could taste it. I could taste it in the bacon. When the potatoes had a potato taste. The bread, which I ordered the wheat bread, healthy for me, I ordered the wheat bread. I could taste the wheat. And I know that sounds crazy, but I mean, it's just to have organic food. Forget the organic food, that I could have food that I could taste, which is wonderful. I recommend this restaurant. I do. I talked to the person that served me. I talked to Megan, that's her name. She was really cool. I forgot the most shocking thing. Remember, I said I thought the meal was going to cost $30. And like that, portion fresh. The whole meal was $15. $15 for breakfast. Now I know you're going, hey, Grand Slam breakfast at Denny's costs that much, and you throw in your coffee and stuff, it could be like $10. And I would say to you, you're absolutely right. It could. This meal, like I said, comparing to the other place that I go to splurge, was less. I got more. I have to be honest, I did not finish the meal. Now, I gave it the college try and got through most of it, but I didn't finish the meal. And I said, wow, this is that good. Because I was savoring every bite. It was like I was eating, and I was like, whoa, this is good. This place is wonderful. So it's J6. It's on the corner of J and 6 in San Diego. I would definitely say go to it. Even if you want to do a little splurge, you should go. I don't know about dinner yet, what the dinners are like. I was invited to try their dinners, and I looked them up online to see what their dinners are. And this is, again, kind of a little long, but I got to tell you about the dinner packages they have. The dinners are good for if you, let's say you got a client or something you're trying to impress, or you just need one of those days where you just need to say, hey, I want to feel good about myself. This is a good place to go without breaking the bank. But the thing I saw in there, and I have to admit I did not see the prices, but the fact that they have this is just incredible. They have certain things where the chef, you can go in and basically say, I did see the price for these. If you go in and say, hey, I want to have like, not a chef special, but just sort of I call it an ambiance special. They call it something else, but what it is, they pair the wine with the food. The chef makes the stuff special for you and brings it out. All the stuff is just like impressive sort of thing. The price for that was about $60. So you're talking wine and the meal, about $60. That's not bad. And again, you're helping local people, which just blows me away. The other thing they had was they have where you have shared plate special, where they make enough for a couple of people at the table. They do, they even have where you can do private parties and things like that, where you can go in, reserve a room, not a room, but a space, and they'll have like the chef prepare something for you. It's really unique for the price. And I got to emphasize that, the price, because the stuff that they were talking about on their website that they do, that gets into the $100 a plate thing. And these folks are doing it for a lot less, and it's local, and it's organic, and it's good food. So I hope maybe to try their dinner and while I'm here at the convention. If I do, I will give you a review of it, but so far this is the place to go. Oh, they have a happy hour too. Forgot to put that. They got a happy hour. So remember, J6 corner of J and 6th in San Diego. You've got to go there. It's a great restaurant.